My name is Gina Rivera from Harris Talent, the owner of Harris Talent. This is Cindy and Jackie and Debbie. They're clients of mine. This is Louisa, stylist at Harris Talent. We're here to present to you the newest technique of doing thermal reconditioning on African American hair, texture. I'm here to tell you that it can be done, and it can be done successfully. With the right products and the right hands, it can absolutely be done. And my girls are the results of a great thermal reconditioning.
No, I don't wrap my hair at all. Just go to bed naturally like this, get up in the morning. Sometimes I might have to bump it with the flat iron, or I can just, tousle it and just walk out the door. I absolutely love it, and I would recommend it for anybody. Being a person who always had perms in her hair, because I like naturally curly hair, I wanted it straight. When Gina talked to me about the thermal and I saw the before and after pictures, and I will tell you that I was a bit reticent about doing it because I had only seen it done on Caucasian hair, but I've been going to her for 17 years, so I trusted her advice. I finally did it a couple of years ago, and when I tell you, when I got it done, my hair was this short. I mean, it has grown so long. You do not have the breakage whatsoever that you will have with a relaxer, because anybody who knows if you get a relaxer, you're always going to have breakage. I don't have any of that. My ends are very healthy. I love that I can just wash my hair. It can just air dry. I don't have to blow dry it. And then I can just, like I said, bump it with a flat iron, and I'm out the door. I absolutely love it. It's worth every penny, and you save so much from doing relaxers, because I know some people get relaxers every 3 months. I can get a thermal once a year.
That's true, I know. This morning was my first experience. I mean, normally it would take me literally 6 hours. An hour, keep the conditioner in an hour, let it, absorb my hair, and then let it dry out, and, roller set it instead of that dreadful dry out. And then, blow dry it out. And it's like, 6 hours.
Right? Once you get used to it, right, Jack?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I too am very happy with my thermal. And initially, I was a little hesitant too about getting one, but it had to do with the fact that I did not have any problems doing my hair. I enjoyed blow drying my hair and doing all that, and I liked styling it straight, blow drying it straight, or sometimes curly. But I was considering the thermal because I go out a lot, and sometimes it's raining. I have to be out on the street in the middle of the rain. And after having spent an hour blow drying my hair, I would go out and there with my hair. It was always freezing. So I wanted it to stay nice, to have more control over it, to know that after I spent an hour styling it, that it would stay like that throughout the day. So I did the thermal, and now I don't have to spend an hour. I just spend about 15 minutes at most, and then I go out and it can get wet, and it will still be nice, and I do have control over it, because if I want it really straight, I can do it. And now, as you can see, I have a little bit of body, thanks to Gina's haircut, and she gave me layers. So now, I still have the versatility that I had before the thermal, but, it always looks nice.
It always looks nice, which is good.
Yeah.
Because then you can go out and about, and you're not really, worried about where you're going. Oh, it's going to rain.
Yeah.
So you're living for your hair, because most curly head clients will always tell you they can't go on a motorcycle, God forbid. They can't go to a pool party, God forbid, because you get thrown in the pool. If the weather's hot, if they're going to be on the boat, they go on and on and on and on. And what they love about this is healthy. I have to laugh, and I don't think the other girls saw it, what Cindy did. I have to laugh. But Cindy's, like I said, she does her research, and she has gone with this. So it's been about 7 years. I'm going to try and talk her into the job.
7 years?
Yeah, 7 years. And she left me. Went to those shops, where they roller set.
Took a vacation.
They took a little vacation from it, got a couple of relaxers, came back with a little unhealthy hair. We got it back into health, got it back into shape again, did some protein treatments on her, and then talked her into doing the thermal. But what my point is that she went off and she started researching and going into other salons and asking questions, and and every time she got her answer, she'd call me, and they don't know about it, and they don't, she'd tell me about different things. Well, she did something else just recently, which I didn't know she was doing, but Well, you can tell
Let
them.
me show.
Yeah, you want to show it? You want to go get it?
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
So, I have been doing the Japanese straightening on my African American clients since, it's got to be about 5 years now. And I was always nervous about maybe teaching or talking to people and going out and networking and letting, people know what I'm doing. And, and I finally realized that why am I afraid to go out there and talk and speak? Maybe because I don't know the chemistry, I don't know the technical terms for our business. I may say course when I should be saying fine, whatever. The thing is that I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it for years. I've been doing African American hair for 35 years. Sounds like a very long time, and it is a very long time. But I'm proud that I can do this, and I love it, and I have a passion for this hair texture.
But how do you know? How do you know what you don't?
How do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's right. Exactly. Well, you have to be taught.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I'm doing here. This is why I'm doing this. Next week I'm doing the Connecticut Black Expo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sit there, and if I have one person that comes over to my booth to talk to me, great. If I can help one person understand that you could have healthy hair. Extensions are wonderful. If you want to try different colors, if you want more body, if you want more length to your hair, go for it. But make sure you're going to somebody that knows what they're doing. Because in my salon, I've had stylists that come to me and they'll tell me, I could do extensions. You know what? You're not going to do extensions in my salon if you don't know how to do them. And anybody can do extensions. I could do extensions, but you don't want me to do extensions on your hair. But I could say I could do it because I want to make that money. Because do you realize, well, one thing I agree with Chris Rock, it's a $1 trillion business. Who's making the money? The people that are selling this hair is making the money. The salon owners that keep, ripping your hair because you're not doing it correctly, you keep coming back for more hair. Like I said, you guys want to do extensions? Go for it. But go to somebody that knows what they're doing. Research it like you researched me.
Yeah.
Like you did me. Like you did me. That's what you have to do. Because if you don't and you just go and you trust your stylist, it's just like the Japanese straightening. It really has a bad rep. Because a lot of salons, the hairdressers go to this school, go to a one-day seminar. They come back, they're told they can make $100 an hour. They're so excited, they come back, and now they want to do it on everybody. And, when I learned, it took me 6 months. I had a Korean stylist, sorry Jason, a Korean stylist come into my salon 1 day a week for 6 months. He trained me hands-on. I worked with different textures, different color, relaxers, bleach, highlights. I was taught how to do every texture of hair. That's how you're taught. So if I'm going to start teaching, what I want to do is start training. I will start training. You'd have to come to me. It'd have to be like a 3-week program or even a month. It's not a one-day seminar. If I do videos and I start selling my videos online, it's not where you just buy one video. You have to buy the 6 of them, or, because there's different textures of hair. If you come into my salon, I don't have one line of products. I love Milbon, but I don't have just Milbon. I have different lines because I have a diverse salon. So I have different clients coming in and out. So I have to have the products for everyone. But Cindy went and got her little gift here that she brought to me because,
I just have to show you this. This doesn't convince you. I don't know what will. This is my hair after being relaxed and washed. After relaxed, washed and conditioned and combing it out. This is what I lose. Now, this morning, this is what I lose.
This morning, 3 days after her
3
thermal.
days after my thermal.
You're going to have to come in really close.
Oh, wow.
Because you're not going to see it, and I hope the fan doesn't blow it away.
You
Wow.
believe it? It's just a couple of strands compared to
Yeah,
with the
and
relaxer here.
yeah, and difference in the texture too, the
Texture,
length, of
yes.
course.
Texture and the elasticity.
Great. Well, thank you so much, guys. And I really enjoyed this time together. And I really appreciate the time you gave to us. That makes
So let's to Gina in good hair.
Yes.
Right?
sense.